In 1973, a film hit theaters that would change horror forever. Audiences fainted, threw up, and even ran out of the cinema screaming. The movie, The Exorcist. But what really made this film so terrifying? The demonic possession, the groundbreaking effects, or the string of bizarre tragedies that followed its production? Let us take a deep dive into one of the most iconic and allegedly cursed films in Hollywood history. Believe it or not, The Exorcist is based on a real-life case of demonic possession. In 1949, a 14-year-old boy, known under the alias Roland Doe, reportedly underwent an exorcism performed by Catholic priests. Strange sounds, flying furniture, and Latin phrases mysteriously carved into his skin. The story fascinated author William Peter Blatty. Blatty turned the case into a best-selling novel, which then became the screenplay for The Exorcist. But it wasn't just the story that would haunt the world. Directed by William Friedkin, the film pushed boundaries like no other. It used revolutionary sound design, practical effects, and disturbing imagery to make the horror feel painfully real. And some of those effects were literally painful. Ellen Burstyn, who played the mother, suffered a permanent spinal injury during a stunt gone wrong. Linda Blair, who was just 14, was injured as well and later faced serious backlash from the public who couldn't separate her from her possessed character. And then, things got weird. The set mysteriously caught fire, delay in production. Cast and crew members experienced deaths in the family, injuries, and sudden illnesses. Even actor Jack McGowan died shortly after filming his scenes. When the film finally released in 1973, audiences fainted, vomited, and even needed ambulances. Theaters handed out barf bags. Some viewers claimed they were possessed after watching the film. Religious groups protested it as blasphemous. The cultural impact was massive. It wasn't just a horror film. It was an event, and it cemented the supernatural genre's place in Hollywood forever. To this day, many believe The Exorcist is cursed. 9 people connected to the production reportedly died before or shortly after the film's release. Priests were called in to bless the set. Even Friedkin admitted the weirdness was hard to explain. But was it a curse, or just coincidence? Either way, it only added to the mythos and fear surrounding the film. Despite the controversy, or maybe because of it, The Exorcist became a critical and commercial success. It was the first horror film ever nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, and is still considered one of the scariest movies of all time. Its influence can be seen in everything from The Conjuring to Hereditary, and nearly 50 years later, it still has the power to shock. So, was The Exorcist really cursed? Or was it just a perfect storm of creepy coincidences, brilliant filmmaking, and public hysteria? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this dive into horror history, don't forget to like, follow, and comment. For more dark stories from behind the camera,